What's up, Fortress Dwellers? Manny Brandon with Manny's Fitness Fortress, the citadel of power. Guys, subscribe, like, share. Thank you for following me in my journey. Today we're going to be talking about dinner dates and women and why women love expensive dinner dates. And it's not what you think. All that coming up right now. Are you ready? All right, guys, it's Manny Brandon with Manny's Fitness Fortress. We're gonna get right into it. We all know in the dating scene, this video, by the way, has a nutrition twist on it, but also a dating twist. Women love nutritious meals. That's why they always want to be taken out to dinner dates that are expensive. The thing is, when you say, if you're a good dude and a woman shouldn't be concerned with just your wallet, but if you say, I'm gonna take you to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A, the main reason, indirectly, they don't want that because everybody knows that as low-grade fast food. There's a certain nutrient density that's lacking in that food that doesn't give you a fullness sensation. It really doesn't. So there's a correlation between nutrient-dense food and good, clean, whole foods. Okay, and you don't get good, clean, whole foods at traditional low-end restaurants because there's, like, for instance, Chick-fil-A is borderline healthy with the actual foods, but because of the ingredients they put in them, there's like 55 or 50 ingredients in one of the Chick-fil-A chicken burgers. So you got the hamburger bun, you got the chicken on the bun, and let's just say condiments, mayo, whatever. That's 3 right there. That means 47 other ingredients are in there that are not made by, nature, that are man-made. So there's a certain fullness that gives you, your stomach, satiety. There's a certain fullness that comes with eating whole foods. So the higher end restaurants, Seasons 52, Steak 48, Carrabba's, these restaurants tend to sell higher priced food because they're higher quality foods. And for one, regardless if the girl's a gold digger or not, or a very respectable woman that really wants to get to know you over a meal and is not going to charge up a $300 meal, the satiety and the nutrient density of the food in Carrabba's, Longhorn Steak 48, Seasons 52, those quality foods have a higher nutrient density and they have a higher point of satiety. They satiate you more. They're whole, organic, a lot of the times nutrient dense foods. So they're going to give you satiety. Now, depending on what kind of meal you eat and how much food you eat, they're going to make you full. And a woman can walk away knowing that, she may not even like you, but she got a free meal. The other end of that spectrum is if a woman doesn't know who you are and does want to get to know you, she doesn't know anything about you, she wants to have a high quality meal, okay, on the date. So if it doesn't work out, at least you had a really good meal and hopefully you guys had an enjoyable time, trading information and sharing engaging conversation. But she wants to have a healthy meal, all right? And kudos to that. If there's a woman that really wants to get to know you and you guys just don't have the chemistry, you just don't click, and she had no ulterior motives, then they do want to have a quality meal, especially if it is a woman who tends to eat pretty clean. There's a lot of women that eat healthy, especially the ones that are thin or shapely or curvy or, not obese. A lot of women do eat healthy, actually. So if there's one that you're dating or you're going on a date that tends to eat healthy, they're going to want better satiety. So that means they're not going to want fast food. In essence, they're going to end up taking you or wanting to go to a restaurant with a higher price tag on it. That's just the bottom line. With higher quality food comes a higher bill. But there's nothing wrong with that if you guys truly are invested in getting to know each other. All right, now there's a third type of date where Uh, this is another reason why women love expensive dinner dates, is because a lot of them actually, from meeting the guy on day one, whether it's an app photo or in person, a woman within 1 minute knows if she wants to be with you, knows if she wants to be intimate with you, knows if she's attracted to you. Less than that, some say 30 seconds. So that being said, she right away knows if she's attracted to you or not. Now, if after that you guys discuss interests and things like that, and she kind of can dictate or ascertain how much money you have or what type of date you're willing to take her on. If she can ascertain what type of date and how much money you're able to spend on her, women that have no real interest in you, that just want a free meal, they're going to want Steak 48. They're going to want Steak 48 or Season 52, Longhorn, Carrabba's. They're not going to want to go to McDonald's or Burger King or Taco Bell, not even Chick-fil-A, not even Chipotle. They're not going to want to go to any venues like that. So they're going to want to get the most bang for the buck. Now, that's a messed up ulterior motive. That's a messed up, that's messed up energy, because there's a lot of women that do that. They just go on dates, read the guy, scan the guy, know from minute one that they're not going to be invested in him, that they have no interest in him, they don't like him, but they just want a free meal because he looks nice and he can take them out and give them a good time. But in that scenario also, women want their highest quality food. So it's a tragic human being that goes out on dates just to get expensive meals for free. That's not a good person. But the other side of that coin is, I wouldn't want to go to McDonald's or Taco Bell or Burger King knowing what they put in those foods, those type of foods these days. But there's a really healthy medium. There's a moderate medium that can that can accommodate any budget. That's not too low end where it's horrible like McDonald's, but it's kind of in the middle. Like, there's nothing wrong with Cheesecake Factory. There's nothing wrong with Panera Bread. They have you can sit down and eat in there. A lot of people get takeout. Panera Bread is really good. Panera Bread has really good, healthy, organic options, and pretty clean foods down to the desserts. So that's another reason why a lot of women like expensive dinner dates, because they just want to get the most bang for their buck, regardless if they're attracted to the guy or not. Not saying that that's right, but that's the mindset of a lot of women and why they prefer expensive dinner dates. Another reason why they, prefer expensive dinner dates is because some just want to be a showpiece, for the guy. Some women just want to be a showpiece. That's another reason that they prefer expensive dinner dates. They want to be an arm trophy. Say, listen, they might be dressed up in Louis down or Chanel down, Birkin bags, and then they're being taken to an exquisite restaurant that requires a $300 to $500 bill. That's all about flexing. Have no sincere interest in getting another guy, but strictly about flexing, blatantly flexing. They want to be treated as a princess, and they feel like no other caliber restaurant is up to par, is any other caliber restaurant other than what they suggest is beneath them. And it's crazy because there is a correlation between higher quality restaurants, and nutrition. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about. Nobody should really, if you're really eating clean, or you really don't want to eat at Chick-fil-A's, Popeyes, Burger King, Taco Bell, even Applebee's, it's not really clean. So usually the higher up you go in restaurants, chains, the higher caliber the restaurant, 5-star, the higher quality the food is, the cleaner it is. But the funny thing about this is that most women, 99% of women, are not choosing the higher, 99% of women are not choosing the more expensive restaurants because of that reason, because of the nutritional value. They're just choosing it because of the price tag and wanting to flex and wanting to get an expensive meal and wanting to feel like a princess at the expense of the guy, whether they're really interested in him, which if they are, that's great, because beyond that dinner, they can get to know each other and continue dating. But many women, most over 70%, when they see a guy, they scan him, automatically denote whether they like him or not. Many women do not like the guy. They have no intentions on spending extensive time with him, but they suggest restaurants. And a lot of women that get mad when a guy suggests another date beyond the restaurant or beside the restaurant, they get mad because they are expecting to be fed. Restaurant is like basic, boring, commonplace. A lot of women, some people actually want to do something that's creative, or different, miniature golf, skydiving, whatever, something that can you can have reaction and engage with someone that really get to know their likes and dislikes. Picnic, whatever. Dinner is just like the basic. Dinner in movies is the basic, time to the oldest date in the book, the oldest date in history, the oldest. Nobody really thinks anything of being that doesn't really thought of it. That's not really thought of as being creative. So, but there's other dates too that can have a lower end price tag and a higher end price tag, But that's the reason why most women love expensive dinner dates. From one, they like it indirectly because they know the food tastes better. But I'm saying the food usually tastes better and is a higher quality because it's more satiating. And that means it's more satiating because it's not low-end processed food with a bunch of chemicals in it. So those foods are going to be more expensive. The other thing is being in fancy or elaborate surroundings makes them feel like a princess. They feel special, feel pampered. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you really have no interest in seeing a guy again, just enjoy the night and have engaging conversation. So that doesn't mean you need to rack up an intentional $400 bill just because there's scammers, women out there that actually do this. That's why dating is so hard for men. Yeah, I'm gonna probably make a video about men too, but this is the thing. That's another reason why they like expensive dinner dates. There's many guys that propose other dates that have nothing to do with eating, and a lot of women get mad. A lot, like close to 50% or more, they get mad because they want to go out and eat. So in case the date goes south, say, well, I got a good meal out of it. They've actually said this, and that's a travesty. There's many guys that propose other dates that have nothing to do with eating, and a lot of women get mad. A lot, like close to 50% or more, they get mad because they want to go out and eat. So in case the date goes south, say, well, I got a good meal out of it. They've actually said this, and that's a travesty. But if you don't like the guy, you can go to get some, a medium grade restaurant, which is not on the low end, not on the high end, something that's can accommodate a budget and still has a good, decent meal menu, and the food tastes great and it's not processed. All right, so those reasons for looking for an expensive dinner date, just make sure they're, your reasons are pure. Your intentions are pure, ladies. That's all. That's all I got to say. The economy and this inflation is affecting everybody, not just the women, kids, and stuff like that, but men too. So a lot of people that are dating out there, they're counting every dollar. And if they really like you, if they're really invested, just let them know. And be cordial. Don't be selfish. I'm not saying you got to go 50-50, but let them choose, or you recommend a place that's reasonable and affordable for both of you. But that's it. Just want to give my 2 cents on that topic. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Check out all my fitness, nutrition, and wellness content on this channel. And check me out on Facebook at Manny Brandon, Instagram, IG, TikTok, and YouTube. Here, of course, at Manny Brandon, Manny's Fitness Fortress. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.